Hello. Oh, wait. Dang it. I didn't put up my face. Hold on. Ah, okay. Hold on. Wait. Up. Up. Eep. Boop. There we go. Okay. Hi, for real. Poof. There I am. Hello. Welcome to day 9, I think. I've been doing this every day. My brain is starting to fry. It's the 9th. Yes. Day 9 of my fundraiser. I'm very excited to keep on doing this. Proud of myself for staying committed to this. And I was going to initially play some games earlier, but then my brain decided to say, nope, you don't got that kind of energy. And so instead, I'm going to do some more art. And I will continue to offer commissions to anyone who donates using the link in the chat or the QR code on a screen that has a T in the middle. But yeah, every dollar you donate, I will give you a minute to your time that I will spend on your art. So you give me $1, I give you a quick little doodle that takes a minute. You give me $50, I spend almost an hour on something nice for you. But, if anything, it'll just give me stuff to draw. So if you would like something, think of something, think of what you would want, and then donate. Of course, it's all going to Toys for Tots, fabulous charity that brings a little bit of joy in during these troubled times. So any help you can, any help is greatly appreciated. All right, and so I'm gonna get myself started. All right, cool. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to start by just warming myself up a little bit. Yeah, just give myself a little warm-up drawing. I'm gonna draw, how about a Santaman? Everybody loves a Santa. But I don't love that start. I imagine Santa, he's like gumdrop shaped. Yeah, it looks like Grimace. Come on, baby. You know how to draw a line. Boo, boo. Yes, a very triangular Santa. And, I'll give him some little legs. Some little legs down here. There we go. Some big arms and hands. This one will be lugging a big ol' sack of presents. As he do. Hope y'all are having a nice start to your week. I'm doing alright. A little off, but, getting through it. Alright, what do I want to do next? Let's separate neck. Let's separate torso from head here. Yeah, that kind of puffy coat look. It's got split down the middle because it's a big coat. He's got a big belt. But yeah, put it on the table. Put it on your desk so you can just draw on it. There you go. You silly goose. Draw out a belt. I want to put it right here. Yeah. Yeah. Who needs line smoothing? Not me. It's nice, but sometimes it overcorrects itself and turns all my shapes into ovals. I like ovals, but I don't need them all the time. This little belt right here. Do 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 do. Hope y'all are enjoying this super nostalgic Wild World hourly music. One of my favorite games, that one. It's a good one. Yeah, that's good. Nah. No. No. Oop. Wait, no, I do keep that. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, just do one of these. You know what to do. Now he gets cuffs on his big coat. There we go. That's looking like a Santa. That's looking like a Santa. I'm gonna give him some buckles on his boots. Maybe. I might. I'll think about it. Big ol' sack of stuff. Santa's magic bag. Got a magic bag. It is full of stuff. Hope you enjoy my little songs. Opening up bag. Kind of like a shape. That was a shape. Wasn't the right shape. That's more better. And then whoop. Kind of ball that all up right there. I'm gonna scoot it over a little bit. Looks like a little star. And then from there. There's a hand for the man. Now, just kind of bring all these guys together. Hold on. I can't tell if I have all my stuff on. No, I didn't. Aha, there we go. That's a little better. Sounds a little nicer. Gotta pull it towards the thing that goes in there. Yeah, a little like so. There we go. Actually, there. That looks nice. It looks like what I want. Looks like Santa holding the bag. Yeah, thumb would go up. Yeah. That's the shape. That's what I want. Oh, something's a little off right there. There, that's what was up. Needed that extra line. There. Once it's colored, it'll... Oh, the bottom! The bottom! This part right here. Oh, I'm like, oh, forgetting how fabric works. Just a little bit. Just a... What? No. Just that one. I think I'll mess around with shading for that one. Actually, let's open this up a little bit more. Yep, there it goes. There goes my brain, focusing on these tiny details. Actually, you know what? No. It's not perfect. It's not supposed to be. It's just balled up thing, you know. Let's move on. He needs a head. Well, he needs a face. Start with beard. I'll do one of these almost kind of heart-shaped beard. I always like that kind of look. There. Santa loves you. And I love him. He's a cool dude, that Santa Claus. And, his mustache. Oh, there we go. Look at this jolly old son of a goat. There. The beard makes him... It gives him more of a head, so he's not just looking like Grimace. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Grimace, but Santa and Grimace are not the same. There you go. A nice round Santa nose. I'll have him saying his trademark ho ho ho. There we go. There's a Santa. Give him some nice happy closed eyes. He's a happy Santa. Look at him. Look at this guy. Should I give him some cheeks? Little smiley Santa cheeks. I will give him smiley Santa cheeks. It's friggin' cute. I'm gonna give him a little ear. So he can hear. Bald. Or no bald. Well, I'll give him his hat first. His iconic red cap. And I'll make it triangular. Oof. Little puffball. There it is. Okay, so he needs to be able to hear. Whoop. There we go. There's a Santa. Ho 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 ho. All right. I like bald, but I also want to give him. I want to give him like little hair, just a little. Boop, boop. Yeah, like a little whipped cream dollop of hair, just a little. Boop. He is so cute. Cute little guy. Yeah, look at that. Look at that little Santaman. He's so friggin' cute. Yeah, I just like his little whipped cream blop. Alright, let us flesh him out a little bit more. Let's bring this coat up and around a little bit. Make him look, yeah, like he's wearing the thing. There we go. Just a little smudge there, a little schmutz there. The other side, of course, is hidden by a bag, so I'll leave it there. A little extra food. Because he's a jolly old soul. Don't you know? There. Yeah, but I will keep that more simple. That one little line. Alright, Let's clean up the bottom of his coat. Have these kind of poof out a little bit more just to show it's an edge. Make this a little just a tad lower. Actually, no, you know what? No, I'll keep that straight. Boop. Ba-da-da-da-dee. Boop-ba-dee-ba-dup. Be-dum, dum-da-dee. Bum-bum. Bum-ba. Meh. There we go. Whoop. Did I erase her? I did not. There we go. It felt. I'm not gonna be doing too loud, so I'll turn this up a little bit because it feels like it's picking up my like pen strokes and clicks and all of that stuff. So I'll turn it up just a touch. Just a touch. Just a bit. Yeah, I think that's alright. At least I hope it is. Mess around with sound. Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Not a whole lot. I will. Y'all know I'm drawing. And this is just showing like, hey. Okay, now I need to separate boot from pant because he doesn't just wear big boot. He also have pant. I will. I'll give him buckles on his boots. They should be bigger. Big buckle on boot. And another big buckle on boot. There he is. Actually, nah. No. I'll give him buttons. I'll give him boot buttons. Some shiny buttons on his boots. A little smaller. Bit. There we go. Let's button up his boots. And I'll poof out his pant. There we go. They're nice and tucked in. Doot, doot. Ugh, my mouth is dry. Yeah, maybe I'll just turn it. I don't know, it's hard to hear. Ah, goodness. Getting loud emails. I mean, oh, there we go. I can certainly hear. I can certainly hear how different it is. Whoop. Maybe just a little. Just a touch. Just a touch. Because I feel like it's warping my junk. And I don't want to do that. I'd like to do that as minimally as possible. There. That's a Santa. That is a great little Santaman. Alright, let's thicken out some of these lines, shall we? Let's actually do a little bit of this. Click. Just so I can keep my lines a little nice, a little nicer. Ooh. Whoa, what the? I don't know what the heck that was. Ooh, I hate this. Ooh, I hate that. Let's do steady stroke. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. Ooh. I actually kind of like that. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Actually thicken him up a bit. He is Santa after all. Taking some getting used to, but it's nice. Helps me get those nice thick lines while still keeping everything kind of in control. Well, with those things, it's kind of... I'll leave that alone, actually. Just a little extra. Actually, hold on. Lower it down. There we go. That's nice. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. That's nice. Hope all y'all are still doing well out there. Anybody who shows up and hangs out a little bit, welcome. Oh. Yeah, nice and chill today. That's all I have the energy for. Hope you all enjoy this little Santa, even if you don't celebrate Santa Day. I think Santa's still cool, even if you don't celebrate Christmas or whatever. I think he's still chill with you. 'Cause he's Santa, come on. Santa. Pretty swell guy. Most of the time, you know. I'm actually gonna make this boot a little more upturned with an unintentional kind of allusion to him being an elf. Wasn't thinking of it, but you know, he is. He's an elf. He's the king. He's the elf king. I think. If that's his lore. Kind of clear up that. Yeah. There. There's a man with a bag. Sticking out his head outline. Just to bring out or draw more attention to it. I think I'll use today to practice shading too. Might as well. I'm awake, I'm doing this. I love that panic. Gotta give him little eyebrows. I love me some tiny brows. Nah, that cheek is fine. Turn off predictive stroke for a while. Or steady stroke. The delay kind of bunks me up sometimes with these tinier details. And I could just go like... There we go. That's a Santa. Look at him. He's so cute. Okay. There he is. In all of his big jolly glory. Picking up this line a little bit. Ooh. Wee. There we go. And his hand. There, that's a Santa. Okay, now let's color this Santa. Let's have his background be a nice, a dark... Oh, what the... Excuse you, I wanted the background to be this color. Because it's, you know... It'd be... a darkened silent night when he goes flying around. Okay, put you underneath. Okay. I'm gonna start with a white layer just because he's Santa. I'm gonna have it be just off-white. Just off-white. A little pinkish. Because, you know, that's cute. I don't want it to be a perfect white. Alright, big marker. Actually, hold on. Give me that magic wand. I know it's around here somewhere. Yeah. Oh, this layer, haha. Wink. Now I'd like to invert that, please. There we go. There he is. There's our boy. That's nice. Just a nice base there. Cool. There he is. He's Santa. He's great. He's a real swell dude, that guy. Hello. My honey came in and gave me a smooch. Alright. There he is. There's his base. And another layer. Wink. Da-da-da-dee. I'll keep this for color just because it's a solid brush. Well, I'll keep that for when I do like shading later. Undo those little blobbers. Nice red. Yeah, that's a red. That's a red. Ba-ba. Do-do. Do-do. Oh, again, wrong layer. Yes, I would like to select all through all layers, please. You and you and you and you. I'll give him red pants. Red hat. Okay, very nice. And now, I'll come in and color. Actually, hold on. Let's fill it. Yeah. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna get a slightly darker red. For his bag. Yeah. Ooh. There's a hole. I just have to fix that, don't I? Am I losing it? Oh, it wasn't selected. I'm like, why am I not drawing here? I'm confused. Oh. There we go. I'm like, why isn't it working? There. I'll actually clean up a couple spots around his hands now that I'm here. There we go. Keep all these reds together. Oh, haha, I'm a silly. I don't know what that is. I'll mess with that later. Yeah, I'll actually add another layer there. I'm feeling spicy today, but only a little. Yeah, all of those lines. Delicious. But I can fill all this in. I do that right now, actually. I mean, I like, you know, generative fill and things like that. Or selecting a big thing and then having the fill be all nice, but I also just like, I like coloring. I like to do it. I like doing it. So I'm gonna do it. You can't tell me not to. Oh, I forgot Santa's arm. Like something's amiss. And it was the redness. Oh, goodness. Boop. There we go. There, now he's a fully red Santa. Fill this in too. Might as well. Oop. I hope my lone Twitch viewer is enjoying themselves. Robot or no, seeing at least somebody out there is keeping me doing it. No, I don't want to give Santa a big red nose. I'm a pinky nose. Right, he has another layer. This will be almost black. Very dark brown. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm gonna fill all that stuff. Oh, I'll clean that up. Oop. Wrong layer. There. Like, that's where I wanted it. Okay, cool. Bing. Bong. Hiding all my layers to show the underside. Dum di da da. Do 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 do. Beep 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 beep. Doot 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 doot. clean up some of these since they're on that under layer. Oop. Didn't even do his little pants. Do-do-do-do. Bup, bup, bup. Do-do-do. 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 Like, see all this movement out of my periphery. And I'm like, is somebody in the chat? And it's like, nope, that's just my camera. Just wiggling around. Sad. But that's how it goes when you're small. I'm but just a little onion lady. I can't believe this game came out 20 years ago. Shows how old I am. I loved this game. I sunk so many hours into it. Alright, new layer. Stretching my hand out a bit. Yeah. take a little sip. Okay, now stay in this zone. Give him a nice pink, a pinky complexion. Just a touch on the peach side. I'm just gonna color him in. Whee! Oops. Unless I get more people hanging out and watching, I think this may be my only drawing for the day. People show up and they donate and they want me to draw them stuff, that's different. But unless more people show, I'll probably call it a short one after I finish this little Santaman. Because, you know, it's been one. Just in general, for most people, you know. Right. So lower lip. And his nose will be a pink color. Yeah. Yeah, so Santa. I'll even airbrush some little rosy cheeks on him. Yeah. There he is. That's a cutie. It's a cutie if ever I've seen one. Okay. Cool. Now I'm gonna give him some little gold embellishments on his buckle and boots. There we go. That's a gold. Oop. Oop. Still bit airbrushing. Oops. There it is. That's nice. Wee little boots. He is so cute. Okay, so I have kind of like base colors here. I'll take this layer, kind of clean it up a bit actually. Oops, wait, hold on. Don't think that works. You know what? Just take an eraser to the edge. That's all you gotta do. Not too far. Whoa. There he is. Look at him. He is freaking cute. Super friggin' cute. Okay, there. There's a nice little Santa. I'll actually use the color of the sack to fill in his mouth. Oop. Oh, oh, oh. There he is. There he is. Alright, and now I learned to shade. Let's play around. Actually gonna... Oh, forgot which button was what though. Alright, and now I invert the selection. Very good. Let's actually use this color, it's a nice one. It's nice. Do I want to be redactive with it? Ooh, that's nice for some things. I'm just learning how this works. play around. I'm an experiment. I do want to color dodge, linear dodge. I think color burn is what I want to play with. Okay, let's start with this. Gotta be an easier way to do this. Some things this works on, but others I think it's just a bit too much. I'm going to take a nice slice through them so I can see kind of what it does. It's a learning process, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Okay. Mama has a plan. At least I think she does. I have a sneaky little idea I do. No, I don't want this. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, look at me. Get out of here. Man. Bye, bot. Get out of here. Oops. Forgot to color this back in. There we go. That's a sack. That's a shaded sack right there. Mm. Yes, a Santa. I'll put a couple of... Oh, 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 oh. There he is. There's the Santa. He's so cute. I think I'll raise a tiny bit on his boots to make him look a little shiny. But there he is. He's so perfect. I love him. Alright. There he is. Look at this cute little Santaman. He's adorable and I love him. Alright. And yeah, like I said, not a whole lot of people up today. You know, it's Tuesday at 4, so I didn't expect much, but you know, that's how it be sometimes. And so, I may do more art tomorrow. Depends on how I'm feeling in general. But until I see y'all next time, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.